I'm really happy to be here today and to see you all. Today, I'll take you to the journey, and this journey will be into the heart of marketing technologies and artificial intelligence, which is the heart of our marketing strategy and is the main fuel that makes the most advanced, innovative strategies advance. So first, I'm going to start with a bit of a background. I think not moving to the next slide. So yeah, first I'm going to tell you a bit about the Martech Institute. When you were starting about a year ago, I couldn't imagine to be here and share our experiences about building Martech stacks and auditing them for successful AI applications. Mostly, our mission is to advance professional education in Georgia regarding marketing technologies, and it covers all of the major areas, including AI, predictive analytics, automations for marketing campaigns, and also for processes, including in team management, project management, automations for reminders and the technical alerts. And during the time, we trained a lot of marketing professionals, including corporate teams, and it's really happy to see them here as well. First question I'm going to answer is, what is this Martech stack, right? I think, should imagine our Martech stack as high-performance car. Maybe high-performance, like a driving car, as maybe in Formula One. And for me, it's like really good reference when it comes to applications and their impact on AI. In general, Martech stack includes all of the softwares and applications we mostly use to manage, optimize, and then measure our campaigns. Most of the categories here include the advertising and promotion, commerce when it comes to e-commerce applications, personalizations, content and experience, the data direction, management, and social media and relationships, including, for example, chatbots or other automated communication channels. Most of the tools we have in our stack includes one of the most basic platforms we marketers work on our daily lives. Email service providers, CRM systems, also tools for A/B testing, analytics, ad tech tools, and I'm not going to go through all of them at this moment, but the statistics for us for maybe the last 4 years, it's quite interesting. On the blue line, you will see the usage of all the marketing technologies we have in the team. And the red line shows the budgets we spend on new tools and the new features we, at the end, don't use at all. The thing is that during last years, marketing technology market increased rapidly. We have technologies who are implementing AI engines in themselves. We have AI assistants. We can create, for example, data charts using directly custom GPTs, or, for example, AI assistants in Notion or in Miro. At this point, we are kind of afraid, we're kind of panicking. We're purchasing as many platforms as possible, but we forget to actually effectively connect them with each other. There are plenty of reasons why AI might fail when it comes to not so greatly optimized Martech stack. So when we talk about this like a high-performance car, first thing we're going to mention is data quality issues. It's like a feeding with contaminated fuel your car, and this causes like high breakages in our AI prediction models. If our data is not cleaned, if it's duplicated, and AI can't catch like the unique users in our flows, that causes inability to really predict their behavior and also to predict the impact of our future campaigns. In this case, you can just use easily use optimization of your data analytics platform, maybe Google Analytics, use Tag Manager to really see if you have any duplicated data here. Next will be the integration challenges. It's the same thing as if you could use, I don't know, parts from every other different car models to optimize your own car. It will not work, and also we can't really transfer valuable data between a few platforms. And what does it mean? If I don't have, for example, the same namings between metrics and also between campaigns, I will easily lose my data, and it will be impossible for AI, for example, to send data to a content management platform and then suggest to me like different bidding strategy or suggest me like a different content and creatives to use. Lack of standardization is one of the main issues we face at the companies. And the reason is that if companies not documenting their processes when it comes to technologies, it can easily fail because, again, we don't have same names and same semantic values. So to one of the main points we have in our MarTech stack. What does it mean? If I have certain names used, for example, in Google Analytics, when I see data, which I built using UTM links, I have to have the same naming system when it comes to automations. For example, one of my most favorite platforms is make.com, which I use heavily when it comes to reporting and then dynamically generating feedback from custom GPTs to analyze my performance from my past marketing campaigns, and then suggest me further steps. First will be to create this database, mostly Notion, where our team and also clients can access centralized system for reporting, and also have all the automations in one place with all the names intact. Ineffective personalization. In this case, we don't track customer data profiles. We have data which doesn't have any standards so far, and you can match exactly activity of one user via your, for example, direct communication channels or via your display advertising. In this case, what we are doing is keeping customer data profiles intact and like splitting it into directions. One will be enriching this data via third-party tools, maybe data scraping tools. I prefer mostly doing it via Apollo. And second will be enriching this data by our own channels. But if we don't have a centralized CDP platform, then it will be impossible to really chain this journey and to place AI in the right intersection points. Next, and the important part here will be limited analytical possibilities, because when it comes to analytical platform, I need to see the whole journey of the user. Mostly our clients are using one of the analytic channels, for example, is Google Analytics. They have a custom event set via Google Tag Manager, but the thing is that they can track all the redirections from their advertising platforms to their own channels, which could be dynamic landing pages customized for each customer interaction, each specific ad. Next will be inconsistent customer journeys. In this case, when we talk about the friends of this high-performing car, here will be if our car like brakes at every way on our road. It doesn't have any clear road signs. We can't really see where a user started their journey, when it ended, and AI in this case not gonna have any certain value in this case. AI is similar to the machine learning model, keeps the data when it is clean, when it makes sense, and when we can track the whole journey from the welcoming to the customer, when we're retaining them as stable, loyal customer. Here we have really interesting MarTech stack interaction heat map. When we see all of the platforms we have mostly as a tools in MarTech stack and how they intersect with each other. Because mostly we have one of the most critical intersections and less critical, which will be like optimized almost themselves when we have every fundamental intersections intact. In this case, marketing automation will be really critical with CRM system, as well as our e-commerce platforms are really critical to have really good intersection with CRM. And in a second heat map, you will see AI influence in every intersection and MarTech stack. And in this case, on the most critical red areas, we see that, for example, CRM and marketing automation platforms are suffering the most because they are heart of our MarTech system and our AI strategy. But the main question and problem I'm facing the most with the students and companies is that they are thinking that MarTech stack is like something that requires a lot of money. Maybe it requires a lot of resources, but mostly budget is not the issue. And it's not something for only enterprises who have the high marketing budget and they can have one of the most sophisticated platforms for their millions of users. We are building the stacks optimized for each kind of business, and our philosophy is that no matter, maybe you are a solopreneur, you're a startup, or you have an enterprise, the hardware strategy should be optimizing your MarTech stack. There are few types of MarTech stacks we are recommending to the companies and startups. For basic and budget-friendly stack, you actually need $0 because for optimization of, for example, MailChimp, Sendinblue, the free tier of HubSpot CRM, and with optimize, for example, Data Studio and Go Analytics, you can still have AI predict all of the directions you have in your MarTech stack, including audio segmentation, including what kind of creatives you should use the most for a specific campaign or a specific season, and etc. Next will be a little bit advanced stack, which covers almost $300. This is a stack I'm using myself for my own startup. In this case, it's like a really budget-friendly version, and this also allows us to have few types of automation flows. One will be for process, to be sure that all of the reminders for our students and clients are sent on a daily basis. For example, reports. No one in our team is at the moment generating reports by themselves or creating PowerPoint presentations for our clients. The reporting is centralized in Ocean database, and that way we can easily focus on other most important things, which is our creative strategy and our automations, which we can advance every single day. Then for us will be a bit of an advanced stack, which will be the enterprise level stack. In this case, it covers around 15K, and here we have Oracle CRM, we have Salesforce, we have Adobe Target, and mostly Adobe products are quite pricey, but when it comes to enterprise solutions, this will be the best kind of platforms and best kind of stack this kind of company can use for their optimization. And more like even more advanced stack will be this comprehensive stack. In this case, we have Zoho CRM and HubSpot enterprise plans. We have later for social media tools, and in edtech tools, we use Smartly.io and Espresso, which is one of the favorite platforms for me. And optimizing MarTech stack for AI success for me includes 4 main layers. And mostly when we are doing the MarTech maturity tests, anyway, we start with these layers and optimize starting with foundation layer. In foundation layer, we have a CRM system, CMS, analytics, and email marketing systems. And once we have optimized this foundation layer, we move to the second layer, which is engagement layer. In engagement layer, we have all of the social media tools and advertising tools. It includes content personalization and also includes all the automated scenarios we use to create custom-made customer journeys. For optimization layer, we are adding AI, data quality, and A/B testing tools. For data quality, mean mostly the cleaning tools, which clean our data data for duplications and for verification of personal contact details. And at the last step, we can already move to measurement layer, create performance dashboard, and integrate AI in the performance dashboards inside directly. That way, we can have not only generated report automatically every week, but we can also have the AI analysis and comparison at the end. With the right metric stack, AI can truly shine, and mostly when I'm working with corporates from, I know, the English market or the Georgian market, the main thing is that, yes, AI is shiny, AI is really important and interesting for us, but first step always should be optimizing our metric stack, because without that, we don't have any consistent data to really make predictions and then to create optimized content for that. And at the last, I'll be ending all of my sessions and presentations until it's still relevant. The Georgia is Europe, and I think the Martic and our work will advance only Georgia, which is when working with European values. And thank you so much.